Hello friends, today in this video we will be discussing about the decoder module of Burp Suite. Well, decoder is one of the best features in Burp Suite. It can be used to decode or encode strings into base64 encode or decode, URL encoding decoding, hex encoding decoding, binary encoding decoding, or sometimes into some hash formats like MD5 hash, SHA-256 hash, etc. Say there is a HTTP request which is of the form like this: get, host, and some headers. Now this header, authorization header, followed by some strings, basic, and this one, this. It this string, this one shows base64 encoding. Now generally you will find this type of, you may find sometimes this type of headers in your HTTP request. Whenever you will find this type of headers, you will know that it is following a base64 encoding. So with the help of this burp suite, this string can be decoded, and generally it is a username followed by a colon and then password. I'll show you this slide. It shows that HTTP basic authentication is a simple request and response mechanism through which the server can request authentication information, which is user ID and password, from the client. The client passes this authentication information containing the user ID and password to the server in the authorization header. So this is the authorization header. This authorization header contains a username and password, and client passes the information to the server. The authentication information is basically a 64-bit encoded. Basically, it is a 64-bit encoded. So, suppose whenever you find this type of string followed by an equal to sign, you will know that it is mostly following base 64 encoding. Okay. Now, let's see how it works. Let me copy this string, go to our burp suite, and say paste this. Okay. Then in the right hand side, we'll find some decode and encode strings, hash, smart decode, and many more. So what we'll do, we'll try to decode with base 64 decoding method. See, after decoding, it shows that this is the username and this is the password. Okay. Say, let me try some random string. Say I wrote me followed by string. Okay. Now suppose this is our authorization header. Okay. After encoding, it will look like this. Uh, Select this, go to encode as base64, and just see after encoding it will look like this. Suppose this is the authorization header. So again, if you want to decode is at base64, see, this is the decoded string, which is username admin and password at the rate 123. Mm, let's go to the slide. Generally, it is of this type in HTTP request: authorization followed by basic and a string. Okay. One more thing. Say, okay, let's do one thing. Let's log into our web application. So let's log in with username b, password with bug. Okay, and say let's make a proxy intercept on, and just click the login button. Okay. Now this is generally, this is a generally a HTTP request. Now suppose our this password is encrypted. Sorry, this password is encoded with base 64 encoding. Say it may look like this. You can also select the password, this bug, right click, uh, convert selection, base 64 encode. Okay, just see. The password sometimes may look like this, which is base 64 encoding. Then what you will do, you can do one thing. You can send the request to your decoder module. Go to decoder module, not the request. Actually, I have selected this one, so I have sent this string to the decoder module. You can do one thing. You can select enter string to decoder module. Go to proxy, just action, send to decoder module. The enter string, the enter request will be sent to the decoder module. This is the enter request that has been sent to the decoder module. Now this password is base 64 encoding. So then what we will do? We can select the password. We can go to base 64 decoding and just it will generate one more request where the decoded password will be shown. So this is the decoded password. Okay, delete this one. Or sometimes it may happen like this. Our this PHP session ID may also be say in this encoded. Say it is encoded in say it is encoded in HTML encoding. Okay, or say not HTML encoding. Say okay. Let me again encode it into base 64 encoding. Okay, see this is a string followed by an equal to sign. Suppose whenever you find this type of strings with an equal to sign, uh, you can guess that this might be using base 65 encoding. The same process. Now what I'll do, I'll select. I can either send the whole request to decoder module, or simply I can send only this session ID to the decoder module. Right click, send to decoder. Then go to decoder module. This is the session ID. Now we'll try to decode it with base 64 encoding. So this is the actual session ID. Okay. So this is some of the examples of this decoder module. What you can do. Then one more thing. Let's try one more thing. Uh, let me make the intercept off. Let me log in. Login and say here. Let me go to base 64. So not base 64. This base 64 encoding. I might find it here. Yeah, base 64 encoding. Okay. Click on hacked. It shows that your secret key has been stored as an encrypted cookie. Okay. So the secret key has been stored as an encrypted cookie. So now what will happen whenever I'll send a request? Okay, this secret cookie will also be sent along with the request, and it will be in base 64 encoded form. So now our target will be to decode that secret key. So now suppose, just a minute. Now let's see the cookie. Okay, first of all, let's see that cookie, secret cookie. So what I will do, right click it, go to the inspect page, and go to here applications, then go to cookie storage cookies, and see this is the secret key. Okay, this is the secret key. Now in all the requests, this secret key will also be sent. Now this secret key is base 64 encoded. So let's see how to decode this one. I close it, and we'll make the intercept on, and say we'll refresh this request. Okay, refresh it, refresh this page. Okay, the moment you refresh the page, the request has been again sent. Now see, this is the cookie, this is the PHP session ID, and this is the secret key, which is base 64 encoded. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll select this one, send it to decoder. I'll go to decoder module. This is the base 64 encoding secret key. I'll decode it with base 64. Okay, this is the answer. This encoded. So decoded result. there's some URL encoding also there, which you can see from this percentage to gap. So we'll select this one also, and we'll decode with say URL. Now it will be gone. Now this is the actual secret key. Okay. So these are some of the techniques what you can do. So you can this if you get any type of string encoded string base 64 or say URL encoding, you can simply decode it. One more thing, say um, you also get some, suppose in a request you might find this type of things, say uh, some HTML encoded strings might also be there in the string URL encoding on this one. Okay, say this is some code, say JavaScript code or say some PHP code. Okay, say first of all I'll send it to decoder. Go to decoder, I select this one, encoded URL encoding. So this type of, sometimes you in the request you might find this type of strings, percentage 43, percentage so and so. So generally it means URL encoding has been applied to this string. So suppose if you find anything like this in your request, in the request, then these things can be encoded. Suppose I'm selecting this, say decode as URL, and this is the say result. So this type of, these are some of the techniques which this, with the help of which decoder model we can sort it out. Okay. So thank you, and I'll see you in with some more videos. Okay, in my next lectures. So thank you and bye bye.